But is it dangerous in LA?
You gonna take me out this weekend?
You paying? I'll take you out.
Got for myself.
I love LA. Look at LA. Everybody talks about LA. LA is crazy and everything. I've been living in LA almost 15 years, more than that. I've been living in LA for a long time. And people always say, oh, it's, crazy out here, it's expensive and all that. LA is a cool place to live. I'm gonna be real. We have the nice summer, the beaches, a lot of rich people out here, and a lot of middle class and poor too, but a lot of people that got money. You gotta have money when you come to California, okay? Especially LA. Apartments out here, the studio apartment alone out here costs about $1,400. This is for a studio, okay? I knew this one girl, she was telling me she paid like $2,600 for like a 2-bedroom. I was like, what the hell? It's nice, don't get me wrong. She had a garage and her own, patio and everything, but was it worth $2,600? I don't feel nothing in LA is worth that amount of money. They say you should be having a house, and it's true, but homes out here in LA cost a lot of money. A lot of damn money. But California is expensive. They are telling the truth. My experience out here, the food is cool. It's all right. You go to some places, they're good, and some places are right, and some places are, decent. It's not like the South and Texas, like you go and be like, man, that food was the bomb. They cook pretty decent out here. But California, you can hit the beach. Venice Beach is nice. You got the beach and the kids are playing, having a good time, especially in the summer. Summer is the best time to go. You go right now during the spring and the winter, it's cold. There's people out there, still crazy people still out there, but it's cold. You got to have you a jacket, a sweater. It's you ain't going to be by that beach too long. You be like, ooh, it's too cold, But I've seen some people down there at the beach here and there when the sun is up, but not like summer. Summer is it's cracking out here. Everybody's having a good time in LA, especially if you go to Long Beach or if you go to Santa Monica, Venice Beach, all them places. People love being at the beach, especially in the summer. Summer's about to come up anyway. But they said that LA, I've been to Crenshaw, I've been to Lakewood, I've been to Long Beach, I've been to I've been to all kind of Carson. I just been a lot of you can't really get lost in LA, especially if you got MapQuest. It's really not a place that you can get lost, especially if you got MapQuest. But it's a place where it's just expensive. If you come out here and you want to get your own place, make sure you save some damn money. I'm thinking save about $10,000, you'll be good. You come out here with $5,000, them parts will tear you up. They charge you for parking. That might be $150, and then you can't park anyway for free. You just LA, you got to pay for them stupid meters, and oh my God, 50 cents, or now they're $1. It used to be like a quarter. Now they're moving up to a dollar, the dollar for 15 minutes. They taking a lot of money up here. And a lot of people up here making it. We have all different nationalities. We have blacks, whites, Chinese, all kind of different nationalities. It is. LA is cool. I've been living here for a while now. I told you about that. I say 15 years now, and I've been living here, and it's nice. It's a place where you can enjoy yourself and everything. I mean, California is all the same. It's hot everywhere, and it's expensive everywhere. There's some places like in Lancaster are cheap, and San Bernardino is cheap. No, Rancho ain't cheap. Rancho is not cheap anymore. It used to be cheap. But LA is it's cool. It's cool. It's a cool place to come visit and go. But when you get down here, you're gonna be like, damn, that's a lot. Just to buy a drink. What, $17, $20, $21? Seems like $21. What? For some vodka and cranberry? Yeah. Now, if you want a beer used to be like $6. Now they move it up to $8, $9. If you go to the hood, they can definitely be up at $9. They be taking, and it costs money to go out. Some places I experienced, I was sitting there like free. Like, when you go somewhere else, they'd be like, it's free again. You'd be like, free? Wait a minute. Did you say free? Because we're from LA, everything costs money. $20, $10. You can get in places, you can go straight to the hood places, you get it for 10. But, places downtown, you're going to pay 20. They don't really let you in no more for free. I'll be happy when it's free. Free? They do free, but you got to be there before like 10 o'clock. You get in. You're the only one in there sitting there for free. Everybody do come, like, especially in LA. They be coming in at 12, 1 o'clock. I don't understand that way of thinking, but that's just what it is. They come late. I'll be like, what the hell is... Well, you be there at 12, you'll be there at 12. You come in there earlier, like at 10 or 11, you be like, ain't nobody here. They come in, like, you be like, wow, there's a lot of people here now, but LA is like that. But the bad side about LA, I've been to Compton, I've been to Inglewood, I've been to East LA, I've been to Southgate, I've been all the places, Ain't really nothing new out here to me. But is it dangerous in LA? Is it dangerous in Long Beach? Yeah, it's dangerous, especially if you don't know nobody in the hood. Why are you going to the hood if you don't know nobody? If you don't know nobody, why are you going down there? Just going down there, what, to go get some, I'm going to the hood, get me some ice cream from the ice cream truck. They don't know you. Most people know each other in their neighborhoods. They're going to look at you like, why is he here? Who is him? I don't even go to hang out in the hood. I seen people that come out the hood, but go hang in the hood. Like, I don't be sitting there going, man, today I'm going to go hang out in the hood. Ain't nothing else to do. I'm going to go out in Sunset, Hollywood, Ventura, Lancashire. I did all that. It's time to go to the hood and hang out. No. Only time I go to the hood is to get me some food. Okay. I just went recently. I went to this place to get a baked potato over there by Slauson. And baked potatoes, this guy owned it. It was baked potato with cheese and everything. I'm pescatarian, so he didn't have no shrimp or fish on the potato. So he had all this meat, bacon. Black people love meat. Everybody loves meat, but black people love meat. I don't care what y'all say. But I'm sitting there saying, I was eating my vegetable potato and everything, but there was some YNs there, some youngsters. I didn't really say nothing to them. I was like, hey, what's up? They were like, what's up? I was like, let me just keep it quiet. Put my phone in the pocket. Make sure I got no gold on or nothing. You in the hood. You can't just go, let me rock this. Go in the hood. No, because they don't know you. You in their neighborhood, and they know everybody. You can go get you some food, go sit in the car, okay? Some places are very dangerous. I told y'all, dangerous. The YNs, I call them the young youngsters. Yeah, the youngsters, but they call them the YNs. They were everywhere. I was looking around, making sure. They were growing up. I'd be like, okay, I can relax. But I was on my P's and Q's, like looking outside the door. What's going on? You got to wait when you go to the hood or any black place, the restaurant. They're going to make you wait. I don't understand why we got to wait 20 minutes, 40 minutes, an hour. That's not every time, but most of the time you be like, you see black people be like, okay, I got to wait. You gotta wait. You gotta wait on the food. You sit there waiting for 40 minutes, hoping nothing happens, looking on your phone. I don't even look at my phone. Everybody else, because they comfortable. Me, I don't be like, man, I don't get comfortable in the hood. I go get me some food, look out for my surroundings, and make sure nobody is there. Okay? I'll make sure nobody is there. People, because I see a lot of stuff on TikTok and Instagram, and it be in LA, and I'll be like, I've been there, but I ain't see that. I thank God. You got to thank God when you go to the hood, like, nothing happened today. Thank you, Jesus. You know? But when I was out there, I did eat that potato and stuff like that. But as soon as I got that, so I'll tell you, every time I go to the hood to get some food, I don't even eat at a table. I'm getting in the car. I'm driving off. Something like this. Thank you. Take it. Gone, boy. So I get in that car and I'm out. Okay. I ain't gonna even sit there and eat. I'll be nervous. I'm like, wait a minute. Let me just go ahead and drive on home. But LA is dangerous. Yes, very dangerous. There are gangsters out here. Yes, them gangsters are the truth. Okay, they're nothing to play with. You know, they do come out too. You know, you'll know. Anyway, will you know? You don't really know, because it's not like it used to be back then. You used to have red and blue. Now they wear all these different colors. You just don't know. You know, you just got to look around. Look, you can't look to see if it's just red and blue. You don't know. You just have to think like, okay. You just got to look out for your surroundings. But you know, but when you go to the rich area, it's the truth. I don't care. You can go eat. You can relax. And no problems. The food comes on time. Here you go, you know. Even in the middle class, here's your food. You know, here's the food. Go to the hood, you're going to wait. You're like, man. I'd be thinking like, I'm going to wait. I always wait. Most of the time I wait. Sometimes I have to be like, oh, wow, you gave me my food fast. Thank you, Jesus. But no, sometimes I'd be sitting there waiting. I don't know what the waiting is for. Is they not hiring a lot of people? I don't know the difference. But being in the rich area, it's peaceful, it's quiet. You know, Sunset, Hollywood, Beverly Hills, and all them places, and Venice Boulevard. And it's really nice and peaceful. You know, does stuff happen? Yeah, stuff happened, but not like in the hood. Okay. LA. Like, Don, you be here? No, I visit. No, I don't even visit. I get my food and I go. Now, if I know somebody and they be like, oh man, I live in Compton. I'm like, all right, cool. I go. You know, and I know you cool, and I know you're not causing no problems and no drama. I go hang out with you at your house. I have no problem. But as soon as I feel a problem, I'm gone. Okay? I'm always have my car, especially if I'm going to the hood. I ain't going to just be stuck. Okay? I don't want to take my car. We going? Are we going to come? All right, I'll take my car too. You know, I want to make sure I get out of there. But some people love the hood. Some people enjoy it. I was never raised in the hood. I was raised as middle class, you know. I always had a job, a work. I'm not rich. I wish I was rich. I'm not rich. I wish I was. I mean, everybody wish they were rich. I don't even know what it feel like. I keep telling you, I know what it feel like to be middle class, and I don't know what it feel like. I poor too. There's some times in life I'd be struggling. I'd be like, man, this is poor, or this is I ain't got $5 in my pocket. I think that's kind of poor, but you know, but I'm struggling. I think it's not poor. I say struggling. There we go. I've been struggling, but LA, it's a cool place. Got to come out here just to visit, see what it's about, but make sure you bring you some damn money, because everything costs everything. Like, and nobody give nothing in LA for free. Even the water. Can I get some water? You go get Starbucks. The Starbucks give you some water. Jack in the Box, they give you some of that faucet water. They ain't gonna give you no good water. Give you that water out the sink for I'm like, yeah, this water nasty anyway. I bet if they knew the water was good, if customers like, this water is good, they'd definitely put $1 on that water, but they don't really put money on nasty water. And the good water, yeah, you definitely gonna pay $2.50 for that. But LA is expensive. The party life right now sucks. It truly sucks out here when it comes to party life. Man, I grew up in the 90s and 2000s when it was going down. Going down. But now it's a lot of brunches. There's still parties at night. I'm not young anymore, but I heard of them, there's parties here and there, especially at night. But I don't go out at night no more. I don't. My friends call me, "Don, you want to go?" No. I ain't getting up at no 8 o'clock, 7 o'clock. No, get my clothes on. I did that when I was young. Then I'm older. I'll go to a brunch. Brunches from 3 to 9 and just enjoy myself. But they have them out here. Yeah, they do. But it's not popping. And we don't pop like Houston. We don't pop like New Orleans. We don't pop like New Orleans. I say New Orleans. It looked like it was popping. Never been there. We ain't popping like Vegas and Atlanta. Yeah, LA used to be the bomb, but we are definitely getting that boat coming out, the new boats. I appreciate that in the speed train going to Vegas. That'll be cool. They said they're gonna be in 3 years.